What is going on, y'all? Parker Joe, welcome back to another video. We are at the crib, just getting set up, so about to go to Umbro. We're gonna check out the new leg room today. I'm gonna give a little bit of a review, what I think of it, you know, show the layout, hopefully kind of hype it up. But as you can see, we are slowly getting set. I have some furniture on the way, bed frame on the way. I don't know why I bought a king mattress. It's honestly way too big. Barely slept last night too. I was just cold, but we got a couple things in here, a little painting. We got my deer head photo Enoch took, lots of stuff. But guys, we're gonna head to Umbro, just get this leg day running right away. Also, make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below, and all right, a lot of people wonder why their legs aren't growing and they complain so much about it, but they're not training right. You want range of motion. If you're not loading your legs properly and displacing the weight properly when it comes to the weight, you're not gonna get stimulus into your legs in order to grow. And so what I would do, which I recommend the most, is figure out which machines that you like best or exercises where you're gonna directly feel it in each muscle. So I'm gonna start off with some leg press. I'm gonna show you guys a couple tips on what I do to target quads. There's a lot of different things that you can do to target different muscles through leg presses, but obviously what we want the most is that quad growth. One thing that's definitely important is a proper warm up, especially if you have bad knees. You wanna get warm. Your blood is like a lubricant. As warm as you can get, the better. You're gonna be smoother. You're just gonna feel great on the movement. So make sure you're always starting a little bit light before you go into something heavy. Also, you can really tap into the mind muscle connection with some light weight, just really focusing on isolating and using that muscle. Also, one thing I recommend is going barefoot. I personally get way better contraction and just mind muscle connection, just directly putting the weight straight through the toes into my legs. So, but you want to go deep. You want to stretch that quad as much as you can. Bring it to your chest if you can. Obviously, if you have good knees, make sure you're getting that range. I know some people, you get stuck, you know, right around here where, you know, there's some discomfort, which again, that's why it's important to warm up. One thing that helps too is if you pull your knees almost inward, keeping them directly against each other, you're gonna get hit more of that teardrop, where if you were to go wide, you're gonna hit more of the outside quad. So also I'll show you my foot placement, but this is much better for straight quad activation. Foot placement for different growths. So if you really want to target your quads, I recommend going lower. You do want to be careful though. The heavier you go, the more load is going to be on your ankle, and you might kind of, you know, feel a little stiff. Might hurt for a couple days. I know I've heard it before. But if you're going higher, you know, kind of like more weight on the heel, that's going to load a little bit more of kind of like the hamstring, glute. Obviously still always hitting quads first, but and then your hip flexors as well, which you don't want to hit those on leg press in my opinion. You want to train those separately. We got 5 plates loaded up. We're gonna warm up to some top sets, but let's just go. See how this feels. All right, and remember, you want range. Go as deep as you can. That's 21. Eccentric on the last, just to really hit your quad. All right, you will not grow with weight that you can't handle. Make sure if you're going heavy, get a range of motion. If you can't get range, take the weight off. Humble yourself, honestly. You're just wasting your central nervous system and all that energy. So if you're gonna go heavy, again, proper form, hit the range. So we got 6 loaded up. I don't know if I'll be able to get 20, but we're just going volume. So see how it feels. Ooh. 13. Lying hand hamstring curl, yeah. Nothing special to this. I mean, you just curl. I prefer these over seated because I feel like I get a way better stretch when I am laying down. Remember the eccentric? That's where you're getting all the strain and stretch. That's the most important, in my opinion, especially for hammies.
All right, now we got Bulgarian split squats, which are a favorite of mine, but also I hate them at the exact same time. But it's a great exercise as far as growing your glutes and also hitting a little bit of your quad. So I feel like if you really want to build a squat, you have to do lunges and bowls. It gives you so much strength in your glutes, especially at the bottom and at the top. At the bottom, obviously you're working your glute, and at the top, you know, you start activating a little bit of that lower quad. So big fan of it. We're just gonna do 60s. I don't know if I'll go up. We'll just see how it feels first. Sadly, we gotta go up. That's way too light. I'm gonna enjoy it while it's light. Deeper the better, obviously. 70 should do. I think a lot of people overcomplicate calves. I think they're much easier to train and grow. All you have to know is, again, stretch the calf. So what I like doing is a Smith machine, 2 sets of 50 with some variation. And what I'll do is I put the weight, you know, on my traps. I'll come further back. So when I'm coming down, I get more of a stretch and it's loaded. So I'll show you guys what I do. But obviously I don't have crazy calves. Like I don't have calf genetics, but they're not bad. They're just not big, that's for sure. So I come back and I sink all the way down. Obviously you don't want to slip, but this is how I like to do it. So I do 20 of these and then I do some variations and then 5 each on their own. Support if you need. Just 2 sets of 50. It's pretty good. This thing on. All right, just ate 800 grams worth of watermelon and 8 ounces of some 90-10 ground beef. I got to get some more carbs in, finish up at the gym. Obviously legs, heavy day. You got to make sure you recover from legs. I mean, they can destroy you. They can actually completely ruin the next couple days, especially with soreness. CNS is fried. But guys, we're in the kitchen. Beautiful, fake brick, open, airy. Honestly, I love it so much, but that is the video for today. It's short. We're getting in the rhythm of things. Lem and I are about to record tomorrow as well, so I'm really trying to get some consistency going. But make sure you guys leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys sometime soon. Peace.